Lee Majors is almost 90, and how he lives now will make you especially sad. Anne Blythe, 92. Anne Blythe is a lovely musical and film actress who had a promising early film career. She's a full-fledged celebrity who swiftly transitioned from operettas to comedies and melodramas. She's a surviving Hollywood Golden Age actress famed for her heavenly voice, which earned her a few roles in musical films. Her primary interests are television and musical theater, both of which run in her family. Many classic songs have been adapted throughout the years to match her wonderful soprano voice at various stages. She began her career with Universal, and possibly her most famous performance was as Vita Pierce in the classic Mildred Place in 1945. She was nominated for an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress for her work in this role. Her active years were from 1933 until 1985. She's 92 years old and seems to be in good health. We wish her many happy years ahead. Korru Collins, 93. Korru Collins is one of the rare young people who have retired at a young age. She made her cinematic debut at the age of 5 in the 1932 picture The Unexpected Father. Despite her early retirement, she has more than 40 film credits to her name. She left the company in 1945. She accomplished a great deal throughout her active years. During her time, she was a sought-after actress. Korru was one of the few children that played Scrappy. In the 1930s, the cartoon figure was well known. Originally, she was cast as Becky Thatcher in Tom Sawyer's Adventures. However, Tommy Kelly played Tom at the time. Because she was taller than Tom, Ann Gillis took her position and was renamed Amy. She was involved in the profession until she quit after doing Weekend at the Waldorf. She had just turned 18 at the time. Korru's reached the age of 93. Gina Rowlands, 90. Gina Rowlands is another actress with a lengthy career. She's worked in the entertainment business for almost 60 years. She used to work on many films with her ex-husband, John Cassavetes. The seasoned actor earned 2 Golden Globes and 4 Emmy Awards, which came as no surprise considering her dedication to the industry. In 2015, she was honored with the Honorary Academy Award. That same year, the Los Angeles Film Critics Association honored her with a Lifetime Achievement Award. Rowlands was not hesitant to portray different characters, such as a wealthy performer or a suburban wife. Even in her late career, she spent it with a genuineness that drew the attention of middle-aged women and quirky moms. She was best known to younger audiences for her role as an elderly lady in the cult classic The Notebook, directed by her son, Nick Cassavetes. This year marks her 90th birthday. Julie Andrews, 85. Julie Andrews is more than simply a talented actor. She's also a well-known novelist and vocalist. Andrews made their worldwide debut in 1963 as a renowned magic nanny in the Disney music film Mary Poppins. She is one of the most beautiful actresses of all time, and she's still breathtaking at the age of 84. Andrews attributes her career to the blockbuster films Camelot and My Fair Lady. She was named one of the BBC's 100 Greatest Britons in 2002. In addition, she was made a dame in the year 2000. She also received 5 Golden Globes, a BAFTA, 3 Grammys, and the SAG Lifetime Achievement Award. She's not slowing down in her profession. She most recently voiced Carathan in Aquaman in 2018. She also starred in and co-created Julie's Green Room, a Netflix comedy. Karen Marsh Dahl. According to IMDb, Karen Marsh Dahl began her career as a radio actress and professional dancer in 1937, soon after graduating from high school. Her parents wanted her to complete college, but she wanted to be a dancer. When she learned that an audition for dancers would be held at MGM, she tried her luck and played Eleanor Powell's Rosalie in 1937. This innovation resulted in additional images. She later played Judy Garland's duplicate in the films The Wizard of Oz and Ziegfeld Girl. Even though she didn't get credit for the first 2, it was a stepping stone in her career. She later acted in films such as Wild Harvest, Best Foot Forward, and Night and Day. She's now over a century old and one of the few surviving cast members of The Wizard of Oz, which has acted in over a dozen films. Christopher Walken, 78. Christopher Walken is a well-known actor. He's regarded as one of the most experienced performers, with over 130 acting credits to his record. It's no wonder that some of his remarkable performances have garnered him a lot of prizes. He earned the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor for The Deer Hunter in 1978. He earned a BAFTA for Catch Me If You Can in 2002. Of course, he's also been nominated for and won several awards. Because of his neurotic appeal, he may quickly become nasty. He excels in the roles of nerds, psychopaths, and villains, such as Robert in The Comfort of Strangers and J-Man in Envy. He worked with celebrities including Johnny Depp, Natalie Wood, and Michelle Pfeiffer. His most recent role was in the Netflix film Irreplaceable You. Debbie Boon, 64. Debbie Boon is well known for her hit song, You Light Up My Life. The song topped the charts in 1977 and lingered at the top of the Billboard Hot 100 list for a long time. Throughout her career, she garnered several accolades, including a Grammy Award for Best New Artist in 1978. Boon decided to concentrate on country music after the crossover success of You Light Up My Life and God Knows, Baby I'm Yours. She's one of the few performers whose sixth album, Savin' It Up, made a significant contribution to country music. She's also a significant contributor to contemporary Christian music. Surrender in 1983, Chooses Life in 1985, and Friends for Life in 1987, as well as Be Thou My Vision in 1989 and Reflections of Rosemary in 2005 are among her popular albums. She still looks young despite being 64 years old. Sigourney Weaver, 71. Sigourney Weaver is a household name in Hollywood. She's won several honors, including the Golden Globes and the BAFTA. Although her peak career was in the 1980s, Weaver has never ceased performing, which is why she's still one of the most well-known figures in the industry. She has a degree in English, but she fell in love with acting. Her first role was in Annie Hall with Woody Allen, but it was in the Alien saga that she catapulted to fame. Among Weaver's other credits are Ghostbusters, Ghostbusters 2, Death and the Maiden, Copycat, and Galaxy Quest. Despite often appearing in sci-fi films, Weaver was able to break out and gain parts in Heartbreakers, Holes, Vantage Point, and Baby Mama. She's also remarked that she's prepared to reprise her role as Ripley in future Aliens films if the plot's good. Steve Martin, 75. Steve Martin is one of the most successful comedians in Hollywood. He's been delighting audiences since 1968, when he began writing and performing for the Smothers Brothers Comedy Hour. Martin appeared on The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson, The Gong Show, Saturday Night Live, and The Muppet Show regularly. He even authored the screenplay and got to appear on the Sonny and Cher Comedy Hour. Martin authored and performed in the film The Absent-Minded Waiter, for which he received an Academy Award nomination. One of his most memorable parts was in The Jerk, which grossed $100 million worldwide, and was hailed as one of the funniest films of all time. Despite not having a degree, Martin's performance in The Three Amigos, Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, as well as Father of the Bride, demonstrate that he has the acting skills to build a successful career out of acting. Loretta Lynn, 88. Loretta Lynn has never envisaged herself as a great country music star. She became a musician when her ex-husband, Oliver Lynn, gave her a guitar. Did you know she never had formal guitar lessons? Yes, she's one of the rare people who rose to fame without the benefit of a formal education. No other female country singer has received as many accolades from the Country Music Association and the Academy of Country Music as she has. Lynn began singing in a local club in the late 1950s, and her debut Decca record, Success, was released in 1962. Followed by a string of top 10 hits throughout the 1970s, she's now 88 years old and looks incredible for her age. While she had a stroke in 2017, she made a recovery a year later. It's usually a good idea to have decent health insurance in circumstances like these. Robert Duval, 90. Robert Duval is one of the top Hollywood actors who recognized early on that he wanted to be an actor. Duval attended a neighborhood playhouse school of the theater in New York City after graduating with a degree in drama. His career reached a pinnacle when he portrayed Eddie Carbone in A View from the Bridge. He's starred in several TV series in small parts. Duval's acting career began to take off in the 1970s. His breakthrough roles were in The Godfather and The Godfather Part 2, for which he won acting nominations. But that isn't all. In addition, he received nominations for his roles in Apocalypse Now, The Great Santini, and Tender Mercies. Butcher's Run Films, a production firm he founded, was one of his ventures. Jerry Lee Lewis, 85. Jerry Lee Lewis is a singer, musician, and pianist best known by his stage moniker, The Killer. Because of excitement and energy throughout his performances, he was given such appellation. Lewis also has theatrical antics, such as setting fire to the piano. He's regarded as one of the forefathers of rock and roll music. He came to recognition fast due to his remarkable and inventive piano talents, and he achieved notoriety in the 1950s. Whole Lotta Shakin' Going On, his breakout song from 1957, catapulted him to worldwide stardom. Great Balls of Fire, Breathless, and High School Confidential were among the subsequent smash success. While there were many critiques leveled at him for his personal life, he's still regarded as one of the great performers of his day and was never on the verge of bankruptcy. As a result, he became one of the most influential pianists in history. Lee Majors, 84. Lee Majors, a prominent figure in the entertainment industry, gained recognition through his remarkable contributions to Hollywood. His charismatic presence and exceptional acting skills have left a lasting impression on audiences, captivating both older generations and younger viewers alike. Majors' career soared to great heights with numerous successful film and television roles that showcased his talent. Although his personal life faced challenges, his professional achievements remained unparalleled. Best known for his iconic portrayal as the Bionic Man in the hit TV series The $6 Million Man, Majors became a household name, leaving an indelible mark on the entertainment landscape. Despite the ups and downs, Majors' enduring legacy continues to resonate, making him a celebrated figure in the annals of Hollywood history. His work has become a timeless testament to his talent and dedication, ensuring his place as one of the industry's most influential actors. Diane Baker, 83. Diane Baker had a head start in her cinematic career. She had her big break in the late 1950s with the film The Diary of Anne Frank. Even though she's retired from acting, she's regarded as one of Hollywood's greatest. In reality, she has a long number of cinematic credits to her name. Margot Frank in The Diary of Anne Frank is quiet, obedient, modest, and fragile. Lil Mainwaring in Marnie is gorgeous Hitchcock brunette. Baker is not just a talented Hollywood actress, but also an excellent educator. Baker was the executive director of the Academy of Art University's Film and Television Academy and its Acting Academy for more than a decade. Her most recent film endeavor was The Surrogate in 2013. She also appeared in the Barrage documentary, A Face in the Dark, Diane Baker. Tom Celic, 76. Tom Celic's most famous part was in Magnum P.I., where his superb looks were complemented by a Ferrari and his distinctive Hawaiian shirts. Celic's Hollywood career began with advertisements. His most well-known ad was the Marlboro Man for Marlboro. His breakthrough on television came in The Rockford Files. However, it was his performance in the film Magnum P.I. that earned him an Emmy for Outstanding Lead Actor in a Drama. Celic's career didn't end there, as he was featured in Runaway, An Innocent Man, The Love Letter, In and Out, and Three Men and a Baby. He was also cast in a recurring role on Friends. Even though his most recent endeavors included shooting for Blue Bloods, Celic has utilized his investment money to purchase a ranch for himself and his family. Jim Brown, 85. James Nathaniel Jim Brown has achieved some kind of fame. Technically, he's an NFL player, and he's regarded as one of the greatest of all times, with 12,312 running yards and 106 touchdowns. Current players still look up to him for his on-field abilities. He was a running back for the Cleveland Browns for 9 years. He was inducted into the Football Hall of Fame in 1971. He explored another vocation after retiring from sports, one that pays well as well. Action movies are the ideal option for a retired athlete. Brown participated in several action and adventure films, including Leading Man and Blaxploitation. His flawless performance in Dirty Dozen earned him a multi-film contract with MGM, which was popular at the time and inspired contemporary filmmakers such as Quentin Tarantino. Brown, age 85, is now focusing his efforts on civil rights. Michael Kane, 88. Michael Kane is a well-known face in Hollywood's golden age. Kane is an English actor who's had a long and successful career. Throughout his career, he's also worked as a producer and novelist. He has several awards to his credit, including an Academy Award for Hannah and Her Sisters. Kane was given the Commander of the Order of the British Empire in 1992, Queen's Birthdays honors. List of his contributions to film. So far, the great actor has acted in several well-known films, including Interstellar, Dunkirk, Kingsman: The Secret Service, and the 2018 picture King of Thieves. He's also appeared in over 100 films. He has a photographic memory and excellent French, which assists him in a variety of dramatic parts. Despite a wealthy job, he's sold several of his homes in the past, leading us to believe that he's involved in real estate ventures on the side. Gavin McLoud, 90. Gavin McLoud came to prominence after playing Haluga Khan in the hit film The Sword of Ali Baba. This was quickly followed by another smash success, A Man Called Gannon, in which he played Anthony Franciosa. For 13 years, McLoud has never portrayed a decent person in TV or film until Murray on The Mary Tyler Moore Show. After playing Captain Meryl Steubing in the successful TV comedy The Love Boat, he began to consider retirement. When he retired from the spotlight, he spent the majority of his time preaching the gospel and engaging in Christian activities. He was the Princess Cruises spokesperson. We assume he had his insurance in place by the time he retired. Followers of the iconic TV series saw him with other cast members at the 2015 Rose Parade, which was surely nostalgic for all their followers. June Lockhart, 95. Performing on stage, especially on Broadway, appeared to be in the Lockhart's blood. This is also true for June. June Lockhart did a Tony Award. Her father, Gene Lockhart, was a Broadway star, and her mother was an actress as well. Did you know her granddad was also interested in the performing arts? Back in the day, he was a concert vocalist. It seems that the family has an artistic interest in some form or another. Despite not finishing her college degree, she became a highly successful actress. Lockhart is most recognized for her position as a television mother. She starred as Timmy Martin's mother in the CBS sitcom Lacey from 1958 to 1964. She has 2 plaques on the Hollywood Walk of Fame for her exceptional achievements on television and in film. She's still stunning at the age of 95. Shecky Greene, 94. Shecky Greene is a well-known comedian noted for his complex acts and sense of humor. In the 1950s, he attracted audiences to Las Vegas nightclubs. When he became famous, he expanded his career by acting in films and television shows such as Tony Rome, Splash, Mad About You, and Combat. Unfortunately, Greene suffered from panic episodes and stage anxiety in 2003, preventing him from performing for over 6 years until we saw him again on the Las Vegas stage in 2009. He married Marie Musso in 1985, and the couple is still together today. Shecky last appeared on television in a vintage Los Angeles TV documentary in 2014. Shecky is now 94 years old. He was honored at the National Comedy Hall of Fame Museum in Holiday, Florida earlier this year. And we believe he had an excellent money arrangement strategy in place since he retired with no financial concerns. Arlene Dahl, 95. Arlene Dahl needed the assistance of attorneys 4 times when she divorced. However, she has 3 children and has been married to Mark Rosen since 1984. Arlene began her comedy career in the 1950s and quickly rose to become MGM's most popular actress. When she gave birth to her oldest child, Lorenzo Lamas, she chose to take things slowly and spend time with her family. She finally quit acting to create her own apparel and lingerie company. She was also an executive member of an advertising firm. Arlene has also written her novels, which adds to her list of achievements. As a result, the legendary actress epitomizes femininity and grace. Many people adored her attractiveness on television during the post-war period. Audiences were fascinated by how she handled herself and exploited her attractiveness at the time, which gave numerous character parts an advantage and vitality. Angela Lansbury, 95. The Queen of Great Britain, Elizabeth II, bestowed the honorary title Dame to Angela Lansbury. This was in recognition of her contributions to the film business. She was born in London but came to the United States with her family at the start of World War II. Soon after, circa 1943, she had a significant break in her career. She'd been fortunate with 2 children, even though she required the assistance of a lawyer when she divorced her previous spouse. She's still working in the profession at the age of 94. She was most recently seen in Mary Poppins Returns, Buttons, a new musical film, and Dr. Seuss's The Grinch. She received numerous Oscar nominations, as well as a Golden Globe for her performance as Sybil Vane in The Picture of Dorian Gray. She received an honorary Academy Award in 2014 for her achievements in theater. Tina Turner, 81. Tina Turner made a name for herself in Hollywood. Even some of her younger members of the crowd are familiar with her. Turner's distinctive voice and deadly dancing routines enabled her to sell over 200 million albums in a decade. Although Turner's marriage to Ike Turner was a disaster, as shown in the Oscar-nominated film What's Love Got to Do with It, she met the other half of her life, Erwin Bach, who was prepared to donate a kidney for himself. She's now regarded as one of the century's most important pop stars. What's Love Got to Do with It is maybe her most well-known song. That was played on the radio till now. Despite health concerns in the past, she's now 81 years old and attempting to maintain a healthy lifestyle. We're sure she's got excellent health insurance in case anything goes wrong again.